get off of your chair. Awesome this year, I promise it's here. So watch, rate, comment, and share. And click the sub, listen up. I'm telling you all of this because it's just begun. Hit me with some videos from Siggy Guns.
Yo, Siggy here. Let's talk about this EA Access. Now, Sony rejected it. For those that don't know, EA Access is pretty much like a Netflix for video games, you know, on the Microsoft now Live, Xbox Live. And essentially, you're pretty much being able to download games. I think 4 at a time, I believe it was. And you get to play them as long as you want. So it's like GameFly, but instead of renting them, you know, through, you know, mail, you're downloading it, playing them for as long as you want, and then you can, you know, delete it and download more, etc. So the services are all you can play, pretty much all EA's library. So that's all the Maddens and all the old, you know, FIFAs and what else does EA have? EA has a lot of games, don't get me wrong. Battlefield, etc. Now it doesn't include the DLCs, not the map packs, anything like that. You get a discount though for them. So whenever you get when the new Madden comes out, you get a discount for it, 10% off, I believe, for everything, pretty much. So you're saving about $5 only. Now the service is, like I said, $5 a month, $30 or $30 for the year, and it sounds like a great deal. But then whenever you start thinking about it, what happens when Rockstar decides to do this too? What happens when Activision decides to do this also? This is where I think the reason why Sony went ahead and rejected it, possibly. Now I guess let's talk about Sony. Sony made this decision, you know, without letting anybody know, which I guess is kind of a bad choice for them. I think that's the reason why they're getting a lot of flack for it. Like, you know, maybe fans did want this, you know, Sony fans, so they're not getting it. Now, the business side of me tells me that the reason why Sony didn't want to do this is because on PlayStation Now, they didn't want to have people pay for renting games or whatever the PlayStation Now is going to, what kind of platform it's going to be, whether it's the same to where you can download or rent or whatever it is. But I don't think they wanted to where you had to pay money to them and this and then have people get mad about it. So that's probably the reason why they stayed away. I'm also assuming, just the way Sony announced it, like how they kind of bashed EA for it. You know, they're like, oh, this was a terrible idea for the consumer, etc. I'm assuming that negotiations went awry. I think Sony, with the PlayStation Now, wanted to probably license the games from EA and make it available on the PlayStation Now, and I think they were probably excited to tell everybody, hey, PlayStation Now not only has the Sony games, but we also got EA aboard. And I think that probably went south. EA probably realized, hey, we can make money doing it ourselves also, and that's probably the reason why they probably gave an ultimatum and Sony said screw you, and they went to Microsoft instead. So $5 a month, while it doesn't sound like it's that bad of a price, whenever you start adding all the other publishers, like I said, that's going to be, I mean, by the time you know it, Ubisoft and all them are probably going to have this also. And you're looking at $30, $35 a month on top of what you're already paying for Xbox Live, on top of what you're already paying for PlayStation Plus. It's going to be ridiculous. So in the end, unless there is a true platform, unless somehow Sony can convince that they're going to have to go on the offensive now, they're going to have to convince Activision, which is already in bed with Microsoft. They're going to have to convince some of these publishers, whether it's Ubisoft or somebody, Rockstar even, they're going to have to convince them to license it to where they could be part of the PlayStation Now. So that way they will be more, I guess, competitive for the onslaught that's incoming, because I see this being the first step into everybody wanting to get their hands on this money. And if EA is going to make a lot on this, then you're going to see Activision, you're going to see all these companies want to be a part of it, get a piece of the pie, and sell other games. Nintendo should have done this a long time ago with their virtual console, but they didn't. They weren't smart enough. Nintendo needs to wake the fuck up when it comes to their old games, because I could pay $5 a month easily for all those old games. That library is incredible. So let me know what you think in the comment section below. This is Ziggy saying peace. I'm out.